Turn it up, lights go red, blood and steel inside my head. Neon night, shattered skies, time to rise, time to fight. Lost in ruin, cursed and torn, revenants rise, reborn in scorn. Great sword humming, pistols blaze, style and fury in a haze. From red grave to ruined spires, devils dance with hungry fire. Souls collide in crimson rain, welcome to the vein. One life left, no fear, no shame. This pain is part of the game. Slash, shoot, break the chain. Cold vein running through my veins. Hellish chaos, insane display. Going live on YindyPlayZ. Rise, fall, try again. Soulslike fury till the end. If you want blood, blades, and mayhem, hit that stream on White hair, red coat, devil grin, rebel soul, let chaos in. Cosplay fire, trigger tight. Dante's here for one more fight. Drain the blood, unlock the beast. Builds evolve, enemies cease. Every boss another test. Only the strong survive this mess. No mercy mode, no easy lane. Only skill survives the pain. Slash, shoot, break the chain. Cold vein running through my veins. Hellish chaos, insane display. Going live on YindyPlayZ. Die, rise, try again. Soulslike fury till the end. If you want blood, blades, and mayhem, hit that stream on YindyPlayZ. Till the end of time. Devil blood and battle lost.
Hello, 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 lovely people. How are we all doing? And welcome to the Thursday night YindyPlayZ stream. How are we all doing? There we go, just checking all my audios and things. I'm maybe going to turn down the game volume just a little bit. So hopefully I'm not drowning myself out. That would be a thing. So yes, how are we all doing on this Thursday evening? I'm not going to lie, I've been absolutely shattered this week. Code Vein 2 released earlier, I think at the end of last week, I think. And I've only just got round to sort of playing it now. I wanted to play it last night, booted it up. This is about like 6 o'clock. Made my character. When in the character creator, I was playing about it, went, how do I make myself sexy in this game? And then I came across the Dante hairstyle and went, fuck it. When in doubt, just play as Dante. So also it let me use the joke of doing the featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series on the thumbnail. So apologies if anyone came across this stream on kind of YouTube recommendations while searching for Devil May Cry and they found me playing a totally unrelated Souls-like anime RPG, but still. Like I said, we're playing as young Dante, obviously. Young Dante who is still in that phase of his life where he's concentrating on wearing too many belts. So, in the absence of Devil May Cry 6, this is as close as we're getting, I think, to a new Devil May Cry game. So, you know, I'm doing my bit for the DMC community. Anyway, quickly filling in for all this, what's been happening in the past week in Yindy land. Like I said, it's been mental. I've been sorting out kind of, family stuff. What has been quite funny, though, is literally just before this stream, I had a call with one of the Liberal Democrat officials. So, for those that maybe didn't know, I'm standing in the Scottish parliamentary election for East Kilbride up here in Scotland. Very low chance of winning, but, flying the flag, and, I'm very much on record as being a Liberal Democrat. And what was interesting is obviously this is kind of like the pre-vetting process to make sure you don't have anything dodgy, in your past that might invalidate you from being a candidate. So they asked me the question, to the best of your knowledge, are you aware of anything that can bring disrepute to the party? And I was able to say, in a heartbeat, no, as far as I'm aware, I'm
Riley
not
Sadlex,
in the Epstein
I've
files.
had to join in over here as Twitch has signed me out.
No, how you doing, Riley? Again, just glad to have you in, so it's all good. So no, I'm not in the Epstein files, nor have I sold confidential government secrets and insider trading to US billionaires and financiers, making me infinitely more qualified to be the UK ambassador to America than who we actually got. Oh my god, the world is on fire. Anyway, moving on. Back to playing some fun video games, hopefully. So, Riley, you'll be glad to know I have a Milo that's splayed out next to me going, excuse me, belly rubs, I don't care that you're streaming at the moment. So, I'm sitting live on the Discord chat, so we may have a surprise appearance from a Mike and or Tavares if he either of them decide to pop on at some point. So I may be joined. Failing that, it'll just be me talking shite as usual. So I'm not far into Code Vein. I think this is literally the first bonfire checkpoint.
At Riley Sadlex. Got my cosplay about done for a con in March.
Ah, nice.
At Riley
nice.
Sadlex. Also, hey Milo.
Enjoy when you're young and you could actually fit into your cosplays. I used to do Dante was one of them. I did Geralt quite a few times at a few things. What was the other one? I really liked Show from Shaman King. I felt I could get away. Now again, cosplay is one of those things that anyone could enjoy cosplay regardless of face, body shape, all that sort of thing. Very much on that sort of side. So yeah, dress up who you want to dress up as. Jesus Christ, I certainly did. Although when you get to a certain age, as in my case, 36, and you no longer fit into your corset, maybe it's time to retire to the animated avatar, is all I'll say, which is why Yindy the Cat is a cartoon these days, because sadly dad bod is very much a real thing. Anyway, moving on.
At Riley Sadlex. Got my 7-inch platforms out again, tears of joy.
Nice. Oh. Shit, this is one of those Souls-likes where attack is not the shoulder button. It is square and triangle, presumably. The other thing that's kind of messed me up for this game is I managed to finish Guild Wars Faction, so Tyros, the character I was streaming a few weeks ago, I got him right through to the end of the campaign, but annoyingly, for some reason, in Guild Wars Reforged, the camera controls are inverted for up and down, and I've been playing that pretty much when I've been on the go on the Steam Deck. So where I am at the moment, my preferences for vertical / up down camera controls are a bit ski wonk. So if it looks like I'm struggling with the camera, that's why. It's one of those things where I could just invert the controls, but I don't want to let Guild Wars win. Ow. So we learned something valuable there. X is not dodge. Which is what it was on Stranger of Paradise. So me and oh bugger. Me and Tavares oh no, I'm still alive. Me and Tavares finally finished Stranger of Paradise the other night. And that's a game, because I never played it as my main game, I kept going back to it. I kept forgetting the controls every time we went back. And as the game slowly increased in difficulty, every time I was like, so which is the attack button again? Which is dodge? Which is... So, hopefully I'll stick with Code Vein 2 long enough. No. There we go. So, Code Vein 1, I actually really enjoyed it. It was a generic Souls-like, but anime. And Jesus Christ, it didn't shut the fuck up with a lot of things. Ow. So, an interesting mechanic in this one is you get your NPC kind of companion. And if you die, well, a bit like that, they die instead. And it's only if you then die again do you actually respawn at the checkpoint. So, wait, did we come up the bridge? No, we went this way. So, so yes, reason we're playing Dante tonight is just simply because it was Dante or anime waifu with big wobbly bits, and I decided for Dante instead. So, because let's face it, it's a Bandai Namco game, there'll be plenty of women with big wobbly bits. I've already come across one that was clearly trying to like steal Lady Deramescu's, or whatever her name is, from Resi 8. Her spot in the fandom. So I seem to remember that Code Vein 1 had a lot to do, it was sort of like a take on vampires, hence Code Vein and blood and all this sort of stuff. They've changed it for this one. It's okay, I'm just gonna stand there.
At Riley Sadlex. Big vampire lady.
Oh yeah. So this one you've got what are called revenants, and I don't know how they're different from vampires, not yet. We had this little anime waifu chick who put us back in time for some reason, and she revived us by sacrificing half of her heart, and that's that glowing thing that's in the back, our back here. So literally I have a heart implanted into the back of me, which, you know, clearly isn't where the heart's meant to go. So I feel she failed her anatomy course, but I'm sure all this will become relevant in time. So, I don't know, do we have a light? I don't need no light. You're right there, Milo. He's burrowing to China next to me. Did you? Oh, that's the other thing about Code Vein. It likes its cutscenes. By the way, Riley, let me know that my audio is alright and I'm not either drowning myself out on the game or the game's not too loud, or if I need to adjust it up.
Astonishing. Of all the formae our ancestors accumulated, who'd have thought one of this caliber still lay dormant?
Ah, well, that's a pisser.
Now, just who might you be?
The hell?
How rude.
Do you know who these people are?
Normally it's Dante who gets stabbed through the chest multiple times in a game.
I swear. Give me a second.
At Riley Sadlex. Audio is all good.
Cool.
Who are these two?
I also love how I put Dante as like the maximum for the height slider, and this guy is a clear head and shoulders above Dante. So the proportions in this game are absolutely whack. You can always tell a reported NPC in an anime game based on how pretty they are.
What you got to say? You nearly got yourself killed.
Noah must have asked you to join him. Thank you. It seems you were quite the help to him. My name is Valentin Voga. I am in charge of Forme research efforts here on Magmel Island.
I'm here to look brooding and sexy and
So
take my
you're a
glasses
solo
off and do
hunter,
that
are
thing
you?
that they do in
Tell
anime
me,
all the
do you have
time.
a place to stay in Magmel yet?
I do not.
I see. In that case, how would you like to help us here? Our former research can always use a hand. If Noah saw fit to offer you his heart so quickly, that says all I need to know. I hope we get along.
Is it just me, or are the
Why don't we
heads
save the introductions
in this
for later and
game
get
a
back,
bit
okay?
smaller than they
There'll be
should
more
be for
bandits lurking
the
around.
proportions of the body?
I'm
It's a
afraid
bit
I'll
like
need to stay
Space
just a
Marines in
little longer,
40k. If
Noah.
you take their armor
See,
off,
I've just made a
you know, it's
substantial
like their
discovery.
head's way up here, but their shoulders
Did
are
you
way
hear
out here.
nothing I
I
just
kind of feel
said?
like that's what's going on with this.
There, it surely won't be long. Actually, I'm rather more concerned for the inhabitants of the island. I want you to return to Magmel without me. Don't fret, I won't be far behind.
Fine, have it your way.
They're like closer to Navi proportions.
Let's go. We need to warn everybody back at Magma.
At Riley Sadlex. I was gonna say that. At Riley
Yeah.
Sadlex. Head's a little small.
Yeah. Dante's not. Dante's perfect. Right. Now, my first quest for this game is
Doesn't appreciate how
find
much
a
harder
big
he
ass
makes my
sword,
job.
because we're not really Dante until we get a big ass sword.
We did manage to avoid the worst with your help. Thanks for pitching in. Let's get our asses back to Magma and alert everyone about those bandits.
When
Let's go.
I was about to say, have I been defeated by a door? Okay, map jammers. Defeating the map jammers found in each area. Alright, so is this a boss? Hey, there we go. Cool. Right. I keep going on my Souls-like instinct to thinking that R1 and R2 are the attacks, but they're not. Awkward elevator music. Oh, here we go. Right. Okay, this clearly looks like progression of some description.
How about a quick rest?
Okay, bonfire, shrine, lantern thing. We'll take that. We'll pick up some heavy shrooms. I want to pop down and see what that other route was. So, tall, dark, mysterious man. Stabbed anyone good lately? Good, I think we've been this way.
Hello.
Oh, hello, who? Yeah, there we go. I thought I heard someone. So, you were quite quiet there, Mike. How you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
Not too bad. I was just saying, before you came on the stream there, I had a call from one of the Lib Dem officials.
At Riley Sadlex.
Alright.
Also, I don't think you'd know the character, but I'm gonna be Laughing Jack from Creepypasta.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I do know Laughing Jack. Again, it's a character that comes up in the makeup, and people always want to do them for like character for Halloween and stuff. Anyway, yeah, I was saying, Mike, one of the Lib Dem guys called me just basically to do my vetting for me standing in the Scottish election, and one of the questions was, to the best of your knowledge, have you done anything that may bring disrepute to the party? To which I went, no. To my best knowledge, I am not in the Epstein files. Neither have I sold your confidential insider trading to America. Anyway, well, that's good to know. So, you're in. You are more qualified than the people who are actually in charge. So, right. I might need to turn your volume up a little bit there, Mike. You're a little bit quiet on my end. Hold on, see if I can fix this. I think that's why I didn't hear you initially. And okay, I can turn you up there. That might work. There we go. I don't know. Well, what about for you, Riley? Can you hear a mic, or am I talking to the mysterious voices in my head again? There we go. Okay, that's
At Riley Sadlex. Hello, Mike.
yes.
I feel light as a feather.
Try not to. Hello. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Oh. Okay, that's weird because heavy attack is R2, but like light attack square. Can I change the controls? Is this a thing that I can do? Control setting. Right. Weak attack. That's jump. Right. I want that. Yes. Oh no, that's cancelled that. Control mapping. Yes. So dodge. I want to be X. Replace. There we go. So dodge and jump. Okay, so that's changed. We can check. So that's weapons forma. Weak attack. Let's change to that. And strong attack. Use drain format. Yeah, let's. And that's drain. Okay. Let's try that. That's more in keeping with traditional Souls. Yeah, that should feel better. I was saying I managed to complete the campaign of Guild Wars Factions, and because the camera was inverted in that game, it's totally messed me up for all games now. And the thing is, I don't want to invert these games because I know I'll get too set in my ways, and then I'll spend the rest of my life, every new game that comes out, I'm going to have to invert the controls. And it's like, no, I refuse to be my dad. There we go. There we go. That was less embarrassing. Alright. And that's your grab attack. Okay. That feels a little bit more natural then. And that can be jump. Yeah. We'll go with that. So how's life with Mike?
Alright. I made a mess of the living room, cutting holes in walls and things.
Okay, random. Did you get bored, or was it for some kind of project?
No, I am building a kind of media wall type TV enclosure.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Still not entirely sure what the grab attack does, but it looks fancy. So I was saying, basically managed to set up a family sharing thing with Tavares. So he's got access to all my dad's, the games I used to play with my dad before he wasn't able to play anymore. So we've got a fresh copy of Darktide, Vermintide, and Helldivers 2 that hopefully we could get a stream on the go with. I mean, right, basically, my dad's got vascular dementia at the moment, and literally one of the things that we've been dealing with is picking him in a home. So that's what's kind of been going on in the background. But God bless him. I mean, I'm not taking the piss out of him, but when we played Helldivers for the first time, I actually had to print out, like, and actually have in front of him the codes for, like, getting the machine gun and stuff. And at the start of every mission, I was like, right, Dad, okay, we're in the field. Okay, I need you to hold this button down and press this sequence. And it'd be like the first 5 minutes of every mission, we'd be going, no, Dad, try again. Okay, it's up, down, square, triangle, there. No, not up, down, square, triangle. Oh, God, this is worse than teaching him how to text. So...
Well,
Yeah.
I've just been playing Helldivers 2 with two of my friends,
Right,
and we were doing Automaton level 8,
right.
and it was one of the, because they're trying to attack Cyberstan, so
Right.
they need to get the planets beforehand.
Sorry, did you say Cyberstan?
Yes, Cyberstan.
Cyberstan.
That's the Automaton homeworld.
Is that in the space Middle East? So-
Yes.
Okay. Right. Fair enough.
But now they've got Devastator squads, which is the same as before, but they've got like extra armor and they've all got jetpacks, including things like the Hulks and everything.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. I think the last time we played, and this will maybe give you an indication, was they had just done like the free thing where anybody could summon in like the mech/dreadnoughts, and I think it was like the second kind of battle pass thing. I think that's when. I remember an orange cape, so I think that's the last time we played.
Well, I think there's about 9 or 10 of those battle pass things now.
Okay, fair enough. So we've missed a few. Is basically what you're saying. So that's fine. Have they fixed the various bugs, or well, not bugs, exploits, where you can basically just farm infinite credits?
Yes, they've sorted them, but entrance, there is a bug that has came back, which you can kind of cheat it when you're selecting your stratagems and get the same stratagem.
All right.
So we went in and all of us had 4 380 artillery things. Now the big ones that blow everything up,
Right.
and we're
Yeah.
just setting the entire map on fire.
Yep. Yep. So just committing casual war crimes. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I did just finish playing Judge Dredd versus Death with my sister, so I'm planning on doing kind of a retro review for that. And I love, like, one of the things or one of the mechanics in that game is you have a law meter of how lawful Dredd is being, and the more people you arrest people for, like, possessing a goldfish without license, jaywalking, that sort of thing, which is insanely funny, where you, like, rescue a bunch of people from the Dark Judges, only to instantly arrest them for 6 months for, smoking in a public place. So, but yeah, I love how, like, on the Lawgiver on that game, one of the settings is incendiary mode, basically war crime the weapon, and if you use it on, like, living civilians, undead's fine. So you can use it on the Dark Judges and the zombies and stuff, but if you use it on, like, living civilians and they run around on fire, turns out the Justice Department don't like that very much, and your law meter goes down, which I thought was a lovely touch. So, explosives and armor piercing and heat-seeking bullets, they're all fine, but incendiary weapons, maybe that's, like, pushing it a bit.
Yeah.
Right, we seem to be in Lingrave from Elden Ring. Either that or, like, some random island in the Scottish Hebrides.
Well, the roads look like it's Scottish Council's keeping them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh my god, the potholes, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, I was driving to the Glasgow Fort, and I was like, I'm sorry, has this been, like, properly, like, shelled or something?
I know, and all the councils seem to be on this urge of maximum profit, minimum effort at the moment.
Yeah. Again, vote Lib Dem in the upcoming Scottish election there. I've done my bit. Oh! Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. I'm back. Right. Can I just, like, get behind you? There we go. Thank you. Right, come on.
Back a sec, just going
Yep,
for it.
no worries. Ow. Ow. Okay. Dante getting cocky? Never. Okay, we're back here. Right. Here's a question. Am I meant to be going somewhere or doing something? Because I seem to have skipped this part of... I keep getting these little pop-ups and things, but... Restore... item shortcut.
Cleared up.
Okay, so that's obviously our big claw thing. Boosters. Do I have any boosters? Do I have any no. So that's totally useless. Defense, offense, don't have anything there. Insufficient. Okay, okay, we've got some other weapons. Oh, we've got alright. This is a thing. Okay. Alright. It's not a big sword, but it's a Naruto run and... Hello. Oh shit, where'd you come from? Ah, that's Estus slash health. That helps. Okay. I figured out how to heal. This is already going well. Right. Not sure if I prefer this or the sword.
Make sure you rest up.
Okay, thank you. Right, are you friendlies?
I can't let you through here without a permit. It's for your own safety.
Have you seen the state of the world? I think we're beyond
I
permits.
can't let you through here without a permit. It's for your own safety.
Alright, okay. Yep, the big guy with the hammer, that's apparently fine.
The nectar found in this tree can
I'm
keep you
back.
over time.
Hey, welcome
You
back.
You died yet?
I figured out how to heal. So-
Hey!
and I figured out what my health bar is and what my stamina bar is. So we're off to a good start. Like I said, I'm not really following the logic of this game. It's more kind of anime fantasy bullshit with flashy swords and even flashier hairstyles. You could always judge somebody's power level in an anime by how spiky their hair is. Right. Okay. Is this another big boy in here? Okay, you look friendly. Okay, that happened. Oh fuck, there's more of them. Okay. This is fine. Ow. Oh shit, that's a poison meter. Fuck. Right. Hey, there we go. I'm no longer embarrassingly bad, he says. Wait till we get to the first boss. So yeah, the other game we were talking about was Dark Tide. Have you given that? Been able to play much of that?
Nope. I think it's on sale at the moment.
Oh, fair enough.
I'll check.
Definitely worth picking up. It's good fun. I've not played like the new class. My dad always played the Ogren. Which was always kind of funny because he acted like an ogre in the game. Like I had to like see those guys there. They're the guys we're shooting. All right, and so just point the minigun that way and don't stop shooting until I say.
I feel light as a feather.
I'm glad you do. Right, what do you think our chances are taking whatever the hell this thing is? Probably not much. Ah. Why did that squeal like a cat? Why is there a cat in there? I have so many questions. Oh, right. Why does he have a... So, in Helldivers, do we get a mech that's piloted by a golden cat that shoots missiles?
Depends, is the golden cat fighting for our democracy?
I'm trying to think of a witty comeback, but I'm also trying not to die. I am the golden cat. There we go. I have so many questions about this game. And the thing is, I'm not sure I want them answered. Okay, I'm out of health potions. I don't see how this could be a problem. But it's fine, it's fine. The game's given me a lemon. Now I'm just reminded of that sequence from Portal. You know, when life gives you lemons, you give that lemon right back and complete the life manager. I don't want no fucking lemons.
Me and my oldest boy just done a run through of Portal 2.
Ah, nice. You know, it's actually probably been long enough since I played Portal 2 that it would actually be fresh enough to, like, not remember all the puzzles.
It's weird because we played it and we were both like, oh, we remember this being a lot longer.
Yeah. I hope that one day Valve can learn to count to 3.
Well, Half-Life 3 is reportedly ready to release, and they're going to use that as a selling tool for their Steam boxes.
You know, it's been ready for release and it's been rumoured for the past, what, 25 years or something like that?
Well, it's actually only been in development since they were doing Half-Life Alyx, because beforehand they were scared because they didn't want to ruin it.
See, I heard that the way that the Valve work is they have their big open plan office and they have various sections of desks and you can like wheel your desk over to whatever section you want to work in.
Yep.
And there's a Half-Life 3 section and nobody wheels their desk over there. So it's like the abandoned corner.
Apparently there's been a few tries at it before.
Yeah.
But the folk reacted to either the story or whatever else and were like, it's not quite there.
Yeah, I think Yahtzee from Second Wind, he actually had a job interview at Valve once and got to pitch them a level for something, and basically their kind of like philosophy when they're playtesting, they'll like literally grab the delivery guy and like stick them in for playtesting, and if they spend too long staring at a wall, they'll put something there going, "This way, you idiot."
Yeah. Another thing that Valve like to do is when they're releasing a game, they like to push a boundary in some direction. And they were worried that after Half-Life 2, there wasn't much technology-wise to push anything in any direction.
I totally get that, and I totally see what they tried to do with Alyx. I think that was the big thing that they were saying with why there hasn't been a new Half-Life. because there hasn't been that big a new innovation, and VR was like the next thing that they were trying. But even then, they weren't brave enough to stick a 3 on the end of it. They had to call it something else. I really enjoyed Half-Life Alyx, as in, it's probably one of the best gaming experiences I've had. Was it worth the £1,000 headset in order to play it? Well, I think that's debatable. Just from the point of view of Half-Life Alyx was an amazing experience, but outside of maybe like Alien, Rogue Incursion, and some of the Warhammer VR games, I've not really. What was it? Pistol Whip. That was quite good, but that's kind of like more of a party game type thing.
Yeah, you get very sweaty with that.
Yes, yes. Although I did get insanely good at it at one stage, to the point where I was just showing off at parties. So I might do a stream of that at some stage. Yeah, try to get the most out of the okay, I can go up to level 5. No, can I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, my headset. Because they're bringing out the new one that's apparently less wires and stuff. I think that's the one bad.
Yeah, it's wire free.
Yeah.
Because they've also developed it so that it can either run itself on some games, much like the Meta Quest, right? But also, if it's a very PC heavy game, you can run it on your PC, and it comes with a special wireless dongle, which like has got multiple wireless channels at the same time. And it's got enough bandwidth to do full HD, fast enough frame rate and everything else, so you don't get motion sick.
Cool, nice. Would I drop another grand on it?
Actually, the rumours are it's supposed to either be similar to the Meta Quest or cheaper.
Okay, well that's good. That maybe makes it a little bit more viable. But like, for example, I didn't even bother with picking up the Steam VR, just because again I just could feel like I could justify it if I could get it on Steam and the index.
Yep.
Although talking about waste of money, I am considering I know, right? The thing is, I'm actually quite financially responsible. So
as in you know where the money goes.
I know where the money goes, exactly. Yes, I'm budgeted for it, exactly. And as I said as well, I may have corrupted Tavares. I bought him his first box of Thousand Suns for Warhammer, so I'm going to teach him how to paint them and everything. So there we go. I'm slowly corrupting him. But yes, I did see. I am tempted to pay the 60 quid to get the replica / remake for Nintendo Online of the Virtual Boy, the worst console ever. Just so I could experience the migraines firsthand and go, yes, this was shit. No wonder it didn't work.
It's funny because like I've always liked Nintendo, and Nintendo have always been way ahead of the curve with stuff they're trying to implement, right?
Yeah.
The N64 controller had started development with the Virtual Boy because it was going to be a controller for VR.
You know what? That makes so much fucking sense. And again, the fact that they were clearly huffing the paint thinner at the time. So.
Yeah. And the N64 almost came with standard a modem for online gaming. But the server infrastructure on that wasn't there for it.
Ow. Well, that didn't go well. Alright, we're back to this guy. Ow. You know what, I'm going to run away and go back to this bonfire and try again. But yes, actually talking about Nintendo, as I said, I've actually been going through a bit of a Nintendo kick right now. Oh no, shit, it's not right. Ow! Okay, ow. Ow. Never mind. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why would I die? Just kill me. Thank you.
This is the end.
Yeah. I've actually been playing a lot of old Mario games. Now, I actually never grew up with Mario games. So the first gaming stuff that I did was obviously the Amiga 500. I did a video on that. I did have a Game Boy, and I knew a lot of people who had Game Boys, and the Game Boy was a big thing for gaming when I was a kid. I knew fewer people that had a Super Nintendo. I don't know how big Super Nintendo was in the UK. Apparently it was quite big, but I never knew people that had it. Most of my friends had Sega Genesis,
Mine's, I would say, 50-50 split between
Right.
Sega and Nintendo.
yeah. And then obviously, that's actually really nice lighting effect. I remember a few people having an N64 and me really wanting one, but as we were talking about in the other stream, the games were just so fucking expensive compared to PlayStation and PC at the time. And
Yeah.
that's when my dad got into like PC gaming properly, and I was brought up proper on good old PC gaming. None of this dirty console peasant shit. And so, as my dad would put it. So, alright, okay, there's a cave here. This is beginning to feel a little bit Elden Ringy in terms of what they're trying to do. Although, at least with Elden Ring, I kind of knew what the fuck I was meant to be doing. I still haven't come across a boss
Do you
yet.
ever? Do you
No.
ever know what you're doing, really?
No, I don't. I was saying this to like the Lib Dem guy. I just say yes to things and then wonder why I'm suddenly in a council meeting for like local authorities and like, how the hell did I get here? Okay, just nod and smile. So, okay, it's not a big sword, but it is a big pickaxe. So we'll go with this. Alright. This is some sort of warp gate. So, yeah, never mind. Okay. Oh, I've still not managed to clear my painting table of the Blackstone Fortress minis yet, so I'll try and get that done for our next gaming day. Right. That's not just me. That is the Eiffel Tower randomly in the distance. Or an approximation of it. Oh, fuck you again. Right.
Well, apparently, this is breaking news. Apparently, of 26 minutes ago,
Alright.
Nvidia are pausing new gaming GPU releases for 2026.
Right, so they're not releasing a new
Anything
graphics
new?
for
Yep.
games. Okay. Yes, because
Yep.
I see how Musk is heavily investing in himself
Oh yeah,
and just basically moving. They're calling it the Elon economy or something like that, or yeah, the Elon sphere.
yeah.
That
You don't need to pay tax and things if you invest the money.
yeah, into yourself. There
Yep.
we go. Again, it is almost dystopian. You know, I would satirize it, but the problem is if I satirized it, I'd be scared it would become true. So
Yeah.
I just find it so funny that I never went to Epstein's Island. Yeah, because you weren't fucking invited. You weren't cool enough.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. Although I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently one of the Epstein emails, they forgot to redact Epstein's password, and someone was able to get into the accounts. I mean,
The nectar found in this tree can speed up
the worst part is I don't know what I'm more annoyed about. The fact that QAnon got it so almost right, but not quite. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you look at it, Epstein and all that had the guys that started what do you call it, 4chan and everything else,
Oh yeah.
and that's where the QAnon and everything started from as well.
Fuck's sake. Although as well, and I found this hilarious, and none of this has got to do with his horrendous crimes and all the things that he did. But I love the fact that he got perma-banned from Xbox Live for abusing other players.
Yeah, but did you see that there was a guy that had like a conversation with somebody years ago on his Xbox account, and the other guy got banned and he thought nothing of it. And then all this Epstein file stuff came up, and he was reading through it, and he was like, wait a minute, that's his Xbox name. I recognise that name. And he goes back onto his Xbox account, and he's still got the message here, and he was like, oh, it was Epstein that was talking shit to me and got banned.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's amazing. Oh, yeah, right. But yeah, when they raided his house, they didn't find a single games console. So... Oh, Jesus. I mean, yeah, I was trying to explain the whole Epstein thing to my missus, and she turned around and went, okay, here's a question. Where did he get all his money from? And I went, yes. That is the exact question everyone would like to know.
Yeah.
I mean, the only other person who's enigmatically rich and nobody knows where he got his fortune is probably Tommy Wiseau. So... Also, how do you get a photo taken of you in your underpants with a random woman and not know you're being photographed? I mean...
Yeah. I was just shocked that Stephen Hawking was there.
I've heard a lot of stuff about Stephen Hawking being there. Again, how much he was involved with kind of dodgy shit. Yeah.
The problem with Stephen Hawking is he could be involved with the dodgy shit whether he liked it or not, because he's not going to exactly walk away, is he?
Well, that's one hell of a defense for a jury. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be there. They turned off my wheelchair. Shit.
Well, they've got pictures of him sunbathing with, like, there's like two women, like one either side of him, on a sunbed, and it's like, well, if he wanted to leave there, he's kind of stuck.
I do apologise, Riley. This stream took a turn. So... So anyone who's just joined, what the fuck? So, but yeah,
well, it's funny. We were talking about it the other day, right?
Yeah.
A few years ago, I would have not put money on that I would be living through the fall of the Russian Empire, the fall of the American Empire, and China having a military coup.
Yeah.
All at the same time.
I mean, when you say it out loud, I'm kind of like, yeah, that's pretty much the way that we're heading, isn't it, really? Yeah.
Well, no, that's pretty much it is, because China's got reports of gunfire coming out. The military tried to arrest their supreme leader guy, and he got wind of it. And,
oh, Jesus Christ.
But because it's China, we'll only get like third-hand accounts, but you're getting like
I'm just
public
continuing my
recordings of like
costume
shooting in places, and they're going, well, they're shooting. Why is there shooting? And then nobody knows anything why.
Yeah. Apparently, I saw again a lot of stuff that perhaps Epstein was. Now again, how much of this is like, you know, random Instagram posts versus the real sort of shit is, you know, obviously there was all kinds of conspiracy theories and stuff that he was working for the Israeli government, stuff like that, but equally a lot of stuff saying that he was working for Putin. So
it looks like he was working for both. Yeah, it looks like he was working for both.
So, and again, with the whole Mandelson thing that's going on at the minute, I'm kind of like, yes, the crimes against the women and all that were horrendous, and again, everything that Prince Andrew got,
But Riley Sadlex,
100%.
I've been seeing things about it, and it's...
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So the fact that, you know, Prince Andrew has got the kicking. Oh, sorry, not Prince. The formerly known as Prince Andrew.
Yes.
You know, something Mountbatten Windsor or whatever we have to fucking call him now. Has had the kicking that he has. Great. but I'm kind of sick of hearing about him because we know he's a nonce. You know, can we move
Yep.
on? It's the other people. I have been really enjoying all the random posts that have been coming up where it's like Johnny Bravo, not in the Epstein files. Pepe Le Pew, not in the Epstein files. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Old man Herman from
Yes.
Family Guy, not in the Epstein files.
Oh. Like I said, you actually cannot make this shit up.
I know it's at the point where, like you said, you cannot make a random joke about it because how unlikely it would be, it would probably come true.
Yeah.
At this point, you could say aliens were evolved, and then tomorrow there'll be videos with
Yeah.
Epstein and aliens, and you're like, oh, come on.
I know, right? And even then, they're going, yeah, this guy was a bit much. Yeah, that's why we've not
Yeah.
been in contact.
We came, we saw, we left.
Yeah. We ain't touching that shit with a barge
We
pole.
are the Magmel Formal Institute, our base of operations.
Okay, I seem to have discovered
At
the
Riley
plot.
That
Sadlex.
concludes my
Apparently Freddy Garbage was
No one
mentioned in
knew
it
how
Tears
to
of
be
Joy.
Oh,
on
yeah.
guard,
At Riley
but I
Sadlex.
want everyone else to
FNAF
remain
Bear.
coolly vigilant.
But that's apparently, you know, how he got
At
to the
Riley
level of influence
Sadlex.
he got to.
Bloody autocorrect.
He was really good at pretending that he knew just enough in any conversation, and it was a string of favors. So it's like, so it didn't need to be anything sexual. It didn't need to be anything, you know, abusive necessarily. In the case of Mandelson and stuff like that. But it's like, if you give me a tip off about this thing in the UK government, I'll put you on the board of this thing here in, you know, Dubai or whatever, and I'll connect you to this person here. And what the Epstein Pals are showing is just how interlinked the chain of favors were between everyone. And don't get me wrong, right? If it wasn't for all the really bad sexual stuff, tinfoil conspiracy theorists would be going on about it, blah, 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 but no one would really pay attention. But the fact it's actually come out in black and white because of all this, and it's like, well, actually, no. Mandelson was insider trading and told Epstein to tell his banker friend to mildly threaten the Chancellor of the Exchequer at the time to give bankers bonuses right after the financial crash. Yeah, maybe that's a bit dodgy.
It's at the point now where we know there's insider trading.
Yeah.
But whenever they mention anything to do with like Americans insider trading, it's like
Allow me to
it's that boring. There's so much other crazy,
I
wacky
know.
stuff going on.
Our institute is dedicated to the collection, preservation, and research of As it happens, this island is home to
Come for the Dante cosplay stream. Just get a hold of it.
Unidentified
Jeffrey Epstein.
Once these fresh
Theory.
specimens
And
are
Yeah.
Sent a message to Riley. Yes, I did see the Freddy Five Nights at Freddy's stuff to do with the Epstein files as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'd like to enlist your
Yes.
help on their mission.
And apparently there's like
Assuming
3
our
million
particular
other files
partnership
that'll
goes
come out,
fruitful,
but they've
I will see to
said
it
that
you
they're
are
not
well rewarded.
bringing that out because of
Perhaps
redactions and stuff like that.
there's
It's like,
some former or other
uh,
inside. Our researchers are searching for Forme across the island.
I mean, I'm sort of reminded of a joke to do with
Presently, they're focusing their efforts on
the
two
JFK
primary
shootings,
excavation
where
sites. The
this
room at the center of the
conspiracy
island,
theorist guy
a
gets
water
up to
treatment
heaven
plant along the
and he goes
coast.
to St. Peter,
But
who
according to
killed
reports, not all is
JFK,
going smoothly.
and JFK
Trouble has
and
reared its ugly
St. Peter
head.
goes,
Would you mind
oh,
visiting
it
the
was Lee
sites and letting
Harvey
me know?
Oswald. And the conspiracy theorist goes, my God, it goes even deeper than I thought. You know, I think that's the shit we're getting to with Epstein now. It's like, what the fuck was he not involved in? So. And nobody knew about him until 2019 when he killed himself, allegedly. So.
Yeah.
Right. That doesn't look ominous. So. Yeah, has anyone on stream been following the plot? Because I sure as hell haven't. So.
Nope.
I'm just wondering about rubbing up against things and like.
I mean, with the conversation, this could be Epstein's mansion at this point.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, running up to things and rubbing up against them and pressing buttons. That's probably how you end up on the files. So.
Yeah.
Ugh. There we go. I'm waiting on a call from the Lib Devs phone to be back and going, so we've been watching your stream about your candidacy. We're revoking it now. So, aw.
It's quite funny because a lot of folk are fed up with politics because none of the politicians feel human anymore.
Yeah.
And we know there's that much, like you said, favours and backhanders and everything going on, that everything feels completely disconnected. And 99% of the time, you never hear from them until they need your vote.
Yeah.
And then they're all promises and then they just disappear again.
Yeah, I mean, again, and this is kind of what I said on the call, because they asked, why did you join the Liberal Democrats? And I went, look, if I was just after power and to get elected, I joined the Tories. If I wanted to be sneaky about it and pretend I was a good guy, I joined Labour. But no, I joined the Liberal Democrats. That tells you everything. It's a bit like when everyone was playing Pokemon Go and like everyone flocked to the red or the blue teams and the Zapdos team were deemed Team Special. I was in Team Special. Maybe I just have an affinity for large yellow birds. So I'm really not helping my chances here. I should shut the fuck up. Right, you... Right, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Okay, I have questions.
As you can see, this is the weapons shop.
Well,
If
I
you
can
want
certainly
anything,
see
you
something.
better pay up.
Are those weapons for sale? So, right, right, right. Ancient Hunter's Sword. Right, is this a... Can I buy this? Is this a... Purchase? I don't have enough. Okay. And what's your deal?
It's on house.
Okay. Oh, right, okay. That's handy.
Mutadab 5D. Viewers asterisk
Hey,
asterisk
Streambox,
asterisk
take
at
a break.
Kakardiexum.
I'm gutted. I've not had
Boss is
actual
out
any
soon,
art seller
rules.
join the stream ever since I made that little surprise for them. Okay, why do
This
people
is for
keep...
fine-tuning your equipment?
Oh, it's her. She keeps popping in and out of existence. Popping being the operative word. Transfer weapon. Okay. Ooh, okay. Right, we can make... Do we want a frosty sword, a zappy sword, a blood sword, venom... Okay, can you go wrong with fire? No, I don't have enough materials.
No.
Okay. Right, defensive format. Okay. Alright, strange cat lady. Ooh.
Wounds dangerous. Take this.
Okay.
Wounds dangerous. Take this. Can practice ahead.
You're not much of a Star Wars fan, are you?
You know what? Actually, I am. I do really like Star Wars, but I got burnt out on it after the Disney acquisition because it was just, like, overdone at that point.
Have you seen Andor?
I tried to watch Andor, and I know people were raving about it as, like, this really deep, life under fascism type, deconstruction type thing. I found it a bit boring and a bit slow, to be perfectly honest.
Was that the first season?
Yes.
Yeah, the first season's a bit slow. Second season, brilliant.
Okay. I might give that a go, because actually I was in the mood for some Star Wars, actually. Can I
Yep.
go away?
'Cause I remember watching the first season and we felt like it was like a kind of British detective series. Like
Yeah.
it just kind of went that kind of pace. Then the second series came and that's like the rise of the empire, but you see
Yeah.
it from like the other side and you see folk like starting to realize it. And it's
Yeah.
funny how when they were showing that, you could see the exact same thing happening in America.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
The other series that I've really wanted to like watch from the beginning. The problem is they brought it out every 2 years, so I kept losing track of who's who in the actual various storylines. Was Man in a High Castle on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
It's really good, and it's like a proper deconstruction of if the Nazis won and what we'd be looking at, and then you're looking at America just now going.
Yeah.
So, yeah. In terms of Star Wars, personally, I've come to the conclusion, unpopular opinion, Star Wars is at its best when it's not all about space wizards. Ah, yes, the hot spring. There we go. What anime game would not be complete without the hot spring? I still have this thing on my back. Although, no offense, I wasn't expecting, tall, black and handsome there to be the one that joined me in the hot springs, but okay. So, let's move on. DTD. I still don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Do I have a quest marker of some description? Quest log. That might be helpful. Yay. Vanquish the heroes. Are you sure? Is that something we should be doing? Okay. So, in terms of Star Wars, my favorite setting in Star Wars probably has to be the Old Republic. Because obviously we got Knights of the Old Republics 1 and 2, and they're doing the new Fall of the Old Republic. But I played through all the stories on the Republic MMO, and I've read some of the novels set in the Old Republic, and see the Old Republic Emperor, like, he's a Sith god, basically. He literally devoured the entire force round this, not the Sith homeworld, but his homeworld, or whatever. And basically, he's a fucking emperor for 40k. That's what he is. And you look at him, and then you look at, Palpatine, and you go, Palpatine's a bit shit, actually, compared to this other guy. Why wasn't he the emperor? So, upgrade weapon. Can I upgrade a weapon? I was really hoping that would be a big greatsword, but okay. Can I upgrade this anymore? Okay.
Take good care of those.
Presumably you're talking about the blades, but okay. So, right. Yeah, this is one of those games that just throws so many systems at you, and I'm just like, just give me the ones I'm familiar with. It'll be fine. Right. I need to go kill something now. I feel we've pissed around enough. Right. We found a home base.
Did you ever watch The Expanse?
I tried. I think I got mostly through the first and maybe the second series while painting Warhammer. So it was sort of on in the background. So it was the whole spacers versus Martians versus Earth type situation. Yep. Yeah, I remember that. And the guy who with the fedora, who's the sort of detective.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
he's brilliant.
Yeah, he's not in the later seasons, is he?
Yes and no.
Oh right, okay. I haven't got to the later seasons, so fair enough. Because there was a problem with The Expanse, which I think the first 3 seasons that were on Netflix weren't available for a time there, but the later seasons were on Amazon. Same thing happened to Lucifer. It was bizarre. Okay, I keep ending up back here. Right. Okay, I'm just leaving this and going to try and find a boss to kill. How about that? The fact that we've been playing this for nearly an hour and I've still not taken on a boss. So I do like my sci-fis. I tried watching Dark Matter. I don't know if that's one that's come across your...
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. Personally, I think the best Star Trek to come out recently was the Orville. That seemed to get Star Trek better than Star Trek's got it lately. I seem to think that I watched a bit of Picard when it came out and stuff like that, but Star Trek seems to be even with the new one that's coming out, which is basically Hogwarts in space, is like the Star Trek Training Academy or whatever it is. It's literally a case of, we don't know what to do. Here, have a legacy character. They're old now. So,
Yeah. Do you remember Babylon 5?
I fucking love Babylon 5.
Yeah.
I managed to convince the missus to watch all of Babylon 5, and she got properly into it. And again, I take it you've seen it all, and you're... Like, I've watched it fairly recently, like within the past couple of years. And again, talking about satire and looking at the world as is.
Seems like they're all counting. Let's not let them down.
There's shall we say, there's plenty of Londos about at the
Yes.
moment, kind of going, you know, we supported this and we might be regretting it now. What we need is a few more Jakars. So there's like his speech at the end of about nations and alliances and all this sort of stuff, and it's like, can we not just play this at the United Nations? I know it's from a 90s sci-fi show, but this is what we fucking need right now.
Yeah. It's the age-old problem of like comic books and science fiction predicts the future,
Yeah.
and they really seem to get it wrong.
I know, and yet and yet Elon Musk is losing money on Teslas, so he's speeding up fucking Skynet. Let's just build the Terminators; it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Maybe don't. So, right, quest log. Language the heroes. What's this? Ruin. Okay, there's a. Okay, I'm moving towards this, I think. I think this is where I want to go. Travel back to and attain the form necessary to fully master the training travel ability. Okay. It seems, I think it wants me to go this way. Right, I'm going to presume that gravity is a thing. So, the most difficult boss of any Soulslike. So yes, I am looking forward to a new, good, decent Star Wars. So I might give Andor a try. I know there was the Acolyte. I think we kind of got into that.
Yeah, that was all right.
There's a new Darth Maul one coming out. I saw that. I quite like Skeleton Crew, although
I did like that. That was Goonies in space.
It was 100%. But by the same token, it could have easily just not been Star Wars, which is not a bad thing.
True. Well, I think that the point they were trying to show is that Star Wars isn't all like magical space wizards again.
Yeah.
That there is other things going on, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
I quite like the Mandalorian as well.
I did like that. Again, that's another thing that's kind of gone on a little bit too long without a satisfying ending. I know they're bringing out the movie and stuff like that. But
Well,
it's like,
see, the big issue for the last couple of years was we had the COVID-19 pandemic.
oh, I suppose, yeah, that
And
whole
then-
thing.
Yep. And then at the back of that, we had the big writer strike, remember?
Oh yeah. No.
So, like, we've had a glut of shit things getting made because they needed to fill the fucking airtime. And it's now that all the good things that we've all been wanting is now coming back. That's why there's such a long break in like Stranger Things and stuff.
You know, I should have known that. I kind of feel mainly because when I was teaching at the college, I had to like order a whole load of stuff in, and I couldn't get any of it because they were filming fucking Batman in Glasgow, and they'd bought out all my stock. And then I was like, I'm sorry, Bruce Wayne's got it. It's like, for fuck's sake. Right, okay. You weren't here last time.
Hunter newbie. Glad you made it. I'm building a bridge connecting Magmel Island with
This is, reminded me there was a picture that somebody had posted, and this nursery had like pictures on the walls of different superheroes.
Yeah.
And like what they would do, like Spider-Man would always like tidy his room and things like that.
Yeah.
And it had Batman would always listen to his parents. And it's like, but when he was listening to his parents, he wasn't Batman. It was the thing that happened that made him lose his parents that made the Batman.
Yeah. I was going to say, that could get very fucking dark. Batman always listens to his parents. The voices in his head. Right.
My father made me do it.
Exactly. Okay, so we've unlocked something. I think we're going down here. Right. Now, I think you are...
And you seen the pictures from Henry Cavill's The Highlander?
No, I've not. Again, I really like Henry Cavill as an actor, although I keep hearing all these rumors and stuff that he can be a bit of a dick to kind of work with and stuff, and like how much of that is true and how much of that is, again, internet speculation. It's like it's all secondhand sort of stuff, so I don't want to say it's true. All I know is when he was up here filming The Witcher, my ex, who was with at the time, she was doing a photography course, and just as a laugh, she reached out to his agent to ask him would he be available for modelling for whatever like her seeing he was in the area, and the agent got back and went, "Yeah, you can borrow him for an hour, but it'll cost you $2,000." And I'm sitting there going, I'm tempted to put up $1,000 of that if I could get him for half an hour to gush about Warhammer. So. Right, that's.
I think part of he's a pain to work with is the fact that he's a stickler for lore and detail.
Which, again, is fine and it's a good thing. I've noticed that a lot more stuff nowadays. Was it Street Fighter? And there was something else that was coming out. And it's the fact that, like with like Deadpool and Wolverine, they're happy now to lean into the cheesiness of the original comic books instead of like the early 2000s where everything was black leather because they didn't think that bright spandex would work in live action. But it's like, no, we want the cheesiness.
Yep.
Okay, I seem to have found a dungeon. This is good.
I kind of agree with sticking by the lore or not. You can't you can't do it half and half.
I think.
Do you know what I mean?
I was doing like one of those master courses things that I think it was Steve Martin that was leading it, and he was talking about the art of adaptation. And what he was saying is adapting something. He described it like a failing marriage. You start off, your first draft of it is really close to the original and really faithful to the thing you're adapting. But then as time kind of goes on, you start taking risks and start making experiments, and it starts to deviate and kind of cheat more and more on the original until eventually what you end up with is completely divorced from the original but has sort of become its own thing. He was talking about one of the movies he adapted from like one of his favourite plays or something. And, you know, I totally agree with that. I mean, for fuck's sake, Twilight was Twilight. Sorry, not Twilight. 50 Shades of Grey was Twilight fan fiction. And, you know, change the character names and suddenly you've got, you know, horny housewives all over the country, you know, throwing millions at you. So it could work for some. So I think with adaptation, it depends on the things you're adapting it to, because there was a and again I did a video on this on the Halfwit channel, adapting say Dark Souls to a TTRPG. Adapting the mechanics of the game is one thing, but that's arguably not what makes Dark Souls interesting. It's the narrative that makes it interesting. So if I was adapting Dark Souls for an RPG for you guys, it would be all about the Fallen Lord. Every time you died, the story would advance. You know, it would be the Dark Souls-iness would be rooted in the narrative, not necessarily. Some of the mechanics, yeah, but the idea of being faithful to Dark Souls and making you repeat the same boss over and over again would get really fucking dull really fucking quickly. So.
Circling back to your 50 Shades of Grey, have you heard of the 9/11 theory?
Oh god, do I want to, Mike? This sounds like something I'm blissfully, content not knowing, but I feel you're going to tell me anyway. I'm just give me a second to enjoy my life before I get this information, right? Okay, now tell me about 9/11 and 50 Shades of Grey, because I don't see any way this could backfire.
So, it's not going to backfire.
Okay.
Right? 50 Shades of Grey, was...
Well, it depends who's flying the plane, sorry.
Aren't you forgetting?
50 Shades of Grey was thingied by Twilight.
Right.
Right, so Twilight inspired 50 Shades of Grey. Like,
Yeah.
inspired it to write it, right?
Right.
Twilight was inspired by some My Chemical Romance music.
Okay.
Right? My Chemical Romance was created after Gerard Way witnessing the towers falling. He created My Chemical Romance. So, in a roundabout way, the 9/11 created 50 Shades of Grey.
So what I'm hearing is all Gerard Way's fault. So, right. And as far as we know, he's not in the Epstein files. So, yet. So,
There is an online search. I could check it.
okay, fair enough. So, oh shit! No. There's a ledge. We're fine. Oh, there's a. That's one of the things that opens up the map. Right. There we go.
At Riley Sadlex. The more you know.
I know. I don't know if this stream has been educational for you, Riley, or it's just corrupted your worldview more. So, we're either doing you a great service or a great disservice.
Kitty __ cookie. Hey ya.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if this is a good thing or not, so based on our conversations. What could possibly backfire? We were just discussing 9/11, 50 Shades of Grey, and My Chemical Romance, because apparently those things are connected now. Right, okay.
Kitty __ cookie. How are doing?
Good. So, I finally figured out how to play
At
this
Riley
bloody game.
Sadlex. Won't lie, I've been in my own world tears of joy.
You know what, Riley? It's the best place to be, okay?
Kitty
you just stay there.
_ cookie.
It's safer for
Thanks
you.
for following.
Oh, thank
Kitty
you.
__ cookie. H. Kitty __ cookie. E. Kitty __ cookie. Y. Kitty __ cookie.
Are you
E.
spelling things out, Kitty? What's going on? So, right. Give me a second. You all good there? I'm just lining something up, so those in the know are in the know. So, right.
At Riley Sadlex. Ah.
Give it time is all I'm saying. So, right. And
Kitty __ cookie. How's the stream so far?
Stream has been very educational.
it has been very educational and quite nightmare inducing, I think, at the same time. So,
You gonna leave that line?
I think we're going to need a lawyer involved by the end. Oh, Hunter's greatsword. We want a greatsword. I've been after a greatsword for a
Kitty
while now.
__ cookie. Ha ha good.
There we go. Now we're packing the real Dante-ness. We've actually got a large piece of metal on a stick. We're all good. We are all good. Right, there we go. And...
Now we can go back whenever we want.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Bloody cameras.
At Riley Sadlex. Yes, I've learned a lot about an island.
Yes, that is one way of putting it. Yes, we all learned a lot about an island. But what I want to know is, how much is the island? And is it for sale?
Well, oddly enough, right,
Of course you would know. Of course you would know.
No. Like recently, something tried to get Greenland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who owns Greenland?
Oh, don't tell me.
Denmark.
Right.
Kitty underscore cookie.
What island was
island?
the last island Denmark sold to America?
Oh, you.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Again, this is what I mean about satire just eclipsing reality. Right, just give up now. So, whatever you think is scandalous and, you know, there's going to be something that comes out in about 5 minutes.
Underscore cookie.
Do you know, I think
50
it
followers
is.
soon.
I think political
That's
correctness
okay,
killed
Kitty.
comedians' careers, right?
Yeah,
So now politicians have become the comedians to entertain us.
yeah.
It's the only way it makes sense.
So yeah, do you think that's subtle enough? Do you think we'll? Do you think they'll catch on? So we'll wait and see if they notice. So
Kitty
Kitty's asking which
underscore
island.
cookie.
You know which
So
island,
what
don't
more
the
you
island
do
everyone's talking
besides
about?
streaming? Any more hobbies like watching anime movies? Stuff lol less than 3.
I'm going to cut the year short there, Kitty. I think we're fine, right? Don't make me come up with another splash. So. To be fair, I've been waiting to use that for like 3 streams now, so I'm glad that somebody's come on and given me the opportunity. So for that, Kitty, I thank you. So, ow.
Kitty underscore cookie. Ha 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 hey ah.
There we go.
Kitty underscore cookie. Boeraho.
So, right, actually, that's another thing. I was going to make you a mod, wasn't I, Riley? You're not on Twitch just now, are you? Mike, could you figure out how to make you a mod?
How to make me a mod?
Yes, you're here. I might as well put you to work. So slash mod. There was a way of doing it. If you can find it, I will bestow on you the powers.
That for Twitch?
And for
But Riley Sadlex.
YouTube.
No, because the bloody thing signed me out.
You know there's a login button, right? You can log back in. So,
/mod space username.
okay.
That's Twitch.
That's Twitch.
But Riley
Are you on
Sadlex.
Twitch just now?
So I need to
Yes,
find
I'm
my
on both.
account and an password or make a new account.
Ah, right, okay.
Kitty underscore cookie. I am not here for asking commission LUL not like this.
No worries.
Not
we get
here for
we get a
asking
lot of
commission
a lot of
LUL not like
no,
this.
No worries.
Not
we get
here for
we get a
asking
lot of
commission
a lot
LUL
of
not like
no,
this.
no worries.
Not
we get
here for
we get a
asking
lot of
commission
no,
LUL not like this.
no worries. It's YindyCeption. Okay, that was a mistake. Don't do that again. Right, I'll figure out mod things later on. I know, Cobalt Kitty, she's a mod, so whenever she jumps on. So, there we go. Right. Like I said, we were trying to get to a boss. So let's
Kitty
see.
underscore cookie. WHTS your fave anime. At Riley Sadlex. Oh no.
Fave anime. I do have a soft spot for the Hellsings. Obviously Devil May Cry, that's probably up there. The original, the new one was alright. I liked Attack on Titan right up until the end. Again, Riley, you might have more things to say on this. Growing up, I was always a fan of Shaman King. That was always one for me. I just love how the main character Yo just didn't give a shit. And that
Kitty
was, one of his best qualities.
cookie. WHTS about One Piece.
I did try and get into One Piece with the live action sort of stuff. It was fine, although it's not sold me on over 1,000 episodes or something like that. I think Dragon Ball Z probably has the market covered for me on Right. Did anyone see
Kitty
where
underscore
the way up?
underscore cookie. Do you read manga or comics?
I do read comics. I'm making my way through Judge Dredd at the moment. Making my way through Berserk. I'm on volume 3 of the deluxe edition for that. The Power Ranger Boom series, again, that's actually a really, really fucking good series. Despite being Power Rangers of all things.
Make sure you touch that stone monument.
I did try and collect.
Kitty
I
underscore
stupidly tried to
underscore
collect
cookie.
DC for a while.
Fave comic. At Riley Sadlex. I personally love Studio Ghibli,
Yeah.
My Neighbor Totoro, and a lot more.
Oh yeah, I watched My Neighbor Totoro for the first time with the missus actually. Oh, we found a boss. We're all good. Ow!
Kitty underscore underscore cookie. Say hello Kitty family please.
Oh, hello Kitty family. Before I get my ass absolutely handed to me by this guy. Okay. We might need another strategy. Right. Oh, don't tell me we're all the way back here. Right. Bye. Okay, I took care of him. Oh, that's not fair. He brought a gun to a sword fight. Okay, right, we're back here with these guys.
At Riley Sadlex. Ariety is a great anime. Kitty underscore underscore cookie.
Ow.
DYK about DND.
Yes, in fact, can I recommend a really good show called Four Halfwits of the DM? I hear it's quite good. Plug. Ow. So yes, I'm the DM of that live play show, in case you were wondering. So it's not on this channel, but on the sister channel, Four Halfwits of the DM, where it's just me and a bunch of ADHD-filled comedians. Well, yes.
Kitty underscore underscore cookie.
Dementing each other.
Do you watch Ben 10 ha 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 ha?
No, Ben 10 was a little bit after my time, unfortunately. Can I? Oh, shit. We will never speak of this again. Shut up. We're back here. Can I sneak up on this guy? Bye. Right. Okay, so it's over there we want to get to, and we did get over there.
At Riley Sadlex. So he can't swim.
Apparently neither can I. Apparently I'm water soluble. But they play rock, paper, scissors. Okay, what's that? Revive yourself. Ow. Stop poking me. I feel I did a lot better on my first run, but... Okay, so we want to go this way, maybe? Okay, this is my souls. Right, it's over there we want to go. So... Okay, good. This way, maybe? Okay. And there's the lift down. Okay. Right.
I do like how those safety barriers are like above your head.
Yeah. It's for all the really tall people. You see. Right. There's a revive point. Okay, am I going to revive there now? That would be handy. Okay. Let's try this boss. We're all good. Ow! Oh no! Shit.
At Riley Sadlex. I'm gonna be trying my costume on later, so hopefully nothing falls apart.
Well, that's really what you could only hope in life, Riley, to be fair. Right, are we actually doing damage to this guy? I think stabbing him in the face would do more damage than that. Ah, it's a bit like a reverse.
At Riley Sadlex.
Bloodborne.
A shit ton of hot glue and a dream.
Oh yeah, that's basically cosplay for you right there. Ow. Ow. Right, so he... Ow.
Is this the end?
I love how he has two massive hands for shoulders. Okay, we don't have to go through the whole dungeon again. Thank Christ for that. Like, we were actually doing well there. Okay, don't instantly get hit. Ow. Get souls back. Thank you. Back, heal, thank you. Ow! Shit. Ow. You think Dante would be more used to being stabbed in the chest in this?
Right, I'm going to jump off. I'm going
problem.
for a wash before I go to bed because I cover them in dust.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for jumping on there, Mike, and I'll see you on Tuesday for our next Judge Dredd game.
No problem.
So, I'll let you know if the stream gets demonetized. / restricted.
No problem.
Alright, catch you later. See ya.
Bye.
Ow. Fuck. Ow.
Is this...
We're getting better. We're getting better. I will defeat at least one boss tonight on stream.
Now we're getting past this.
There we go. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ow! That was on the upswing. Okay, we're gonna retreat back. Okay. Our friend's back. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy, Dante. Come on, you can do this. Wait till your pal's back. There he is. He's back. Cool. Oh no! Oh! Again, I said don't be greedy. Yeah, I should have backed off. I should have. We'll get there. We'll get there.
At Riley Sadlex. New. Ow. Ow. Too soon. Ow. Ow. Shit. Come on. Get our friends back. He's back. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ow.
Is this the end?
We can do this. We can do this.
One more time. I'm with you.
fine. I think I went well. Ha! On the ground. Oh! That teleport was a bit of a cheeky move. Didn't do that before. Nice! We got him! I love how the map tracks you as you were going round and round and round, and it just covered.
Looks like it went well. Thanks to you, we can
At
come
Riley
here without
Sadlex.
issue.
A.
By the way, that form we have, was it dropped by the horrors? There's no mistaking it. That's the form I've been looking for. You have my thanks. Now we should be able to continue work on the bridge. I appreciate all you've done for us. See you around Magmel.
Didn't think you'd find the former on top of getting rid of the horrors. You know how to get things done. Let's bring that energy to the next objective. Next up are the ruins at the center of the island.
Alright, okay. Well, at least it's given us a way to go. Ruins at the center of the island. Right, I'm sure we could work that out. Can I... right, we have our blood codes here, so blood factor, max ichor, no level 1 proficiency. Okay, let's try this, whatever.
At Riley Sadlex. The amount of Dante cosplayers I see at a con is crazy tears of joy.
Yes, but what type of Dante is it? Is it young, handsome Dante, or is it old, grizzled, ex-member of Metallica Dante? Because, like I said, once you kind of get to my age, it's Metallica Dante all the way.
Wait up, I'll be right there.
We ain't got time for your Neros and shit. We're old and seen too much. Right. Okay, not that way. Oh, right. Okay, we're going to have to go up and out. Was that the way we're going?
At Riley Sadlex. Think it's the young one's tears of joy.
Right, that maybe makes a bit more sense.
At Riley Sadlex. IDK the character or game well enough, but the one you are.
Yeah. You should play the Devil May Cry series. It's actually really, really good. Again, some gaming trivia for you. It was originally meant to be the first attempt at Resi 4. But they thought it was too much of a departure from the Resident Evil games. So instead, retooled it, changed the main character, and that's Dante was originally meant to be Leon Kennedy. Right, okay, it's beginning. It's taken most of the stream, annoyingly, but it's beginning to feel like a Souls-like now.
I feel great! I feel light as a feather.
Oh, good for you, mate. Ow. Pick up that. Pick up that. I'm not sure if I'm meant to have a parry in this or not, or if I'm just not doing it well enough. Or maybe it's weapon specific or something. When in doubt,
Riley
just run
Sadlex.
past them.
The games I mainly play are things like Stardew, Minecraft and Overwatch, but
Yeah.
I do want to expand my game types.
Well, I can certainly help you with that. The video game journalist that I love and follow, Yahtzee Croshaw from Second Wind, he recently put out a game on Steam, which is like Stardew in space. Oh, fuck off. Shit, heal. I'm gonna take him out, please. Oh, there we go. Right, I made it. I made it to the top of the level. So yeah, his is Starstruck Vagabond. I've been meaning to actually like play that on stream. There's another one as well that's like Stardew Valley, but you're a graveyard keeper, and it's got kind of like a RPG sort of element to it. If your cozy games are your thing, my missus has really got into Disney Dreamlight, and and my sister as well. They're loving that. It's like Stardew but Disney. Overwatch. I played Overwatch when it first came out. Oh, you have acquired a blood code D. That's nice. Let's try it out. Okay. See what that does. One I was going to try on stream, if that's kind of in the Overwatch pattern, Marvel Rivals. It's free. You can maybe give that a go. You said you had an Xbox. You could give that a go. What was the other one you said? Overwatch, Stardew Valley,
At Riley
something
Sadlex.
else.
I did like the Call of Duty and Left 4 Dead games.
Left 4 Dead, kind of horde shooters. The one that me, Mike, and Tavares were maybe going to play was Darktide and Vermintide. They're set in the Warhammer world, but they're basically just Left 4 Dead. Instead of zombies, you fight Chaos Cultists in Darktide and the Skaven in Vermintide. So, kind of horde shooters, that your thing. They did bring out Back 4 Blood. That was like a spiritual successor for Left 4 Dead. I think that came out a
At
few years
Riley
ago.
Sadlex. It was Minecraft.
Yeah, but I played a bit of Minecraft. My sister got really kind of into that. Mike's the one that's into like Factorio and all the kind of base management type, building elaborate structures and stuff. Pal World, if you like survival, buildy sort of Minecrafty type things. Pal World with discount Pokemon, that's meant to be quite decent. Played a bit of that. I'm just trying to think what else I could recommend to you. So if you've got an Xbox, it's maybe even just worth picking up Game Pass for a month, even if it's not like the ultimate tier. There's a lot of decent stuff on there. Right, he said. Right, in the quest. Okay, that's
At Riley Sadlex. I enjoyed Mario Kart before I fell out with old friends. Tears of joy.
Okay. Mario Kart's Mario Kart. It's fine. I enjoyed World a little bit and kind of completed it. I enjoyed the kind of knockout modes for it. They were decent. My sister really liked the new Sonic Racer, if you're into that. Right, rest. Okay, so there's a day-night type cycle thing. So what else have we got? We've got customized weapon. Oh, God. So many bloody systems. This is where Dark Souls got it, again, so right. It was just a case of upgrade it once and it just gets stronger.
But Riley Sadlex, I miss the Alien vs Predator games.
Oh, if Alien... Oh, okay. Okay, can I... Okay, I could up this. Okay. Okay, I've got more healing. Okay, right, I found the things that up your not Escus flask. That's good. Total storage. Okay. So I've done some Soulsy things.
Welcome! Here is Jadwiga's helper. Buy something.
Right, can I buy something from you? Yeah, okay. Purchase item. What have you got for sale that might be interesting? It's big swords I'm after. Salt, soy sauce, oil, shotgun ammo. Okay, so you do actually get guns in this. That's alright. Never mind. Yeah, if you're wanting a gaming education, play Resident Evil 4, right? And I'd recommend, if you can get a hold of it, play the original, not the remake. That's a pivotal point in gaming history. And the remake's fine. It's good. It's a competent Resident Evil game. But that's the problem. It's competent. It's just alright. And it's of the same standard as the other Resident Evils. Resident Evil 4 was pivotal because of how campy and cheesy it was. And if you want a similar sort of movie to watch that has that same B-movie campness that is just fantastic, go watch not Evil Dead 1, but watch Evil Dead 2 followed by Army of Darkness. That's your homework, Riley, okay? So I'm pulling that shit on you. Go watch those two movies. They are fantastic. They made Evil Dead 1 with Bruce Campbell, and it was fine. It was your bog standard cabin in the woods sort of horror movie. But then Evil Dead 2 is just Evil Dead 1, but they made it a comedy and hammed it up to the max and took the piss out of it, and it's just so much better for it. And then in Evil Dead 2, or Evil Dead 3, sorry, which is called Army of Darkness. It's not a horror movie, it's a fantasy film. But again, Bruce Campbell being legendary and just over the top badass. And it's got some amazing kind of lines in it, and it's just cheesiness to the max, and it's an amazing movie. And it's probably the most over the top fantasy movie they could have made in the 80s before CGI. And I think it was like Howard Berger and stuff who went on to do Hostel, Transformers, all that, Walking Dead. They're the makeup artists on it. So yeah, go watch that. You will not be disappointed. And play Resident Evil 4 if you haven't already. Okay. Oh right. So these are the ruins that we went to. Okay.
Feel that tension in the air? You ready?
It isn't the hunter everyone's been talking about. You came at the perfect time. I'm a former engineering researcher at Magmill. At the moment, I'm trying to fix up a certain bike. I was in the middle of looking into if these ruins might be hiding a formula that can patch up that ancient drivetrain.
But Riley Sadlex will do Tears of Joy.
I got away before they found me. I won't be getting any research done.
I'm sure there's a plot to this. One of my other favourite streamers, Josh Ray Hayes, he's literally online right now, and I'm like, damn you, Josh, streaming the same time as me. But of course, he usually streams at the weekend, so I'm like, he's lying, but I also love how he's doing a casual stream just now. He doesn't even have his camera and stuff on, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. I may play this one casually, as in not set up the green screen and be in the corner and all that, and maybe just play it with a voiceover. If that was something that people were interested in, and maybe get my streaming numbers up. Right. I know you can change characters. You don't need to have him the whole time.
Could this be the Revenant Anos? That's a powerful form that can snipe from a long range. Watch your eyes for something.
I really need to figure out what a form it is. Is that a weapon? Or is that like an attack or an ability? I feel they explained it and I just went, skip. Oh, there's another one. I'm giving you an education there, Riley. Another game that you should try playing if you want. Play the original Dark Souls. There's a lot of Souls-like games like Code Vein here, and yeah, Code Vein 1's good and all that, but the best example of a Souls-like that defined the series was Dark Souls 1. It's a classic for a reason. So if you get through Dark Souls 1 and you enjoy Dark Souls because you get into the right mindset of it, then you can branch out into things like Elden Ring, Bloodborne, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think Dark Souls 1 is certainly a game I would include on everyone's itinerary for, you know, most significant games to come out like in the past, you know, couple of decades. I was about to say this decade, but I'm pretty sure it came out in like, you know, 2011 or something like that. It's like over 10 years old. Nope. Okay.
There. That should come in handy.
Yay. Haha, ladders are for pussies. Okay, I feel we're cooking with gas now. These guys are a bit chunkier. Okay, a Hellbird. Hellbirds are interesting. So wait, weapon 1, insufficient jail level. All right. Yeah, that's a Hellbird. What's a Hellbird feel like?
Lee, here is your
Yeah,
reminder.
yeah.
Take antihistamine.
Oh. That's the thing.
Lee,
Kind of want to finish
here
this
is your
bit.
reminder.
There we go.
Take antihistamine.
Revealed the map. DD.
Aren't you forgetting something?
I don't know. Are we forgetting something? Oh, a shield. Bleeding shield. Alright.
At Riley Sadlex. I remember I got the Batman games for a short time to just try it out. Found it alright.
Is that the Batman Arkham ones? They're really good.
At Riley Sadlex. But one game I did love was The Wolf Among Us.
Wolf Among Us was really good as well. Really. In fact, as good as The Wolf Among Us is, read the original comics if you can get a hold of them. I've got like the deluxe edition of the first 3 volumes, I think. It's Fable, I think the comic book series is. And it's awesome. It's brutal. It's fucking brutal. But it is really, really good. Okay, we have a boss here. Right. Even though it's the end of the stream, let's see how far we get with it. Right. Okay. All right. Oh, it's another fat bastard. Edward the Lost Corporal.
At Riley Sadlex. Another thing I need to try, actually getting into reading.
You know what? I mean this is someone who maybe has like ADD himself and is dyslexic and stuff. I love books, I love reading, but I cannot sit and read, and that's perfectly valid. I have a monthly subscription to Audible. Gives you a credit, and basically it's like $8.99, but you get a book every month. And whether it's a 50-hour audiobook or a 8-hour regular sort of thing, and the selection's got everything from the classics, Lord of the Rings, all that stuff, all the Warhammer stuff, Dresden Files, anything to suit any of your tastes. I won't tell you what the missus listens to because I'll get demonetized.
At Riley Sadlex. I can do comic books. It has pictures, tears of joy.
No, and I'm the same. Like, don't let anyone tell you graphic novels and that are just as valid a medium. Great ones that are worth the Fable comics. So if you like Wolf Among Us, they're the original comics. Sandman, which is really good by Neil Gaiman. That's what the Netflix series was based off of. The Watchmen actually gets taught in schools because of how well it's written. Berserk, if you're into your mangas. Now they're playing Berserk fucking dark, but well worth it. It's a classic for a reason. So I've been really enjoying the Power Rangers because even though it's Power Rangers, it's written for an adult audience. It's really good. So it's not like the Power Rangers comic books I read as a kid. So that's the Boom comic ones. Basically, Tommy, the White Ranger, evil version of him, basically becomes Power Ranger Thanos and becomes Lord Draken, and he's just fucking mental. And it gets like Game of Thrones, just like people start dying right, left, and center. DC and Marvel comic book lines, I do recommend. There was there's classic ones like Flashpoint, Kingdom Come. I really enjoyed the Injustice comics, so it's the DC universe but set in an alternative timeline where just shit can go down. Characters can die, people can get swapped about. In it, because it's not the main universe, Batman, I think, accidentally throws like one of the nunchucks or something and flat out takes out Nightwing. So he hits Nightwing in the head with it by accident. He misses, knocks Nightwing out, and that's Nightwing dead. And Batman just goes to fucking pieces, and Catwoman shows up and just like hugs him and goes, "It's okay. You don't need to be Batman tonight." And it's like one of the most effective.
At Riley Sadlex.
It had to be
I read all the Batman
tears.
comics my high school had within like a week.
Yeah, so I recommend the Injustice ones. They're really good. What else? What else? The Flashpoint universe. That again, that's when they have fun with it and they're able to mess things around. So in that universe, Batman's the one that gets killed in the alleyway, and his parents his dad becomes gun-wielding alcoholic Batman, and his mum becomes the Joker, and it's really fucking good as well. So yeah, definitely, there's a lot of great comics and stuff out there as well. So do recommend some of them. And as I said, I'm currently reading through all the Judge Dredd and 2000 AD books, and they're good as well. I'm going through the Judge Dredd case files just now. Return to the Dungeon entrance. Oh right, there was a warp thing to just do that. That would have been handy in the last place. Okay, so we took out two bosses. That wasn't bad. I think we've sort of cleared the first island. This is good. Don't know where I'm meant to go next. Not sure I was currently available. Training grounds. Okay. But yeah, I'll play about with Code Vein a bit more, I think. Like I said, I started the Nightfall campaign on Guild Wars, so I'll probably say Guild Wars when I'm travelling about, because I can play that on the Steam Deck. I could have got Code Vein on the PC, but the port of it's meant to be a bit shit. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining tonight, Riley and Mike, and anyone else who jumped on at various points. So, yeah, I don't know if that was genuine art seller. They were definitely one of those trying to sell me something, so they gave up kind of halfway through. So I need to make you a mod, Riley, so you could jump in and just silence them. I give you the power, but we'll sort that at some stage. Save for YouTube. I'll look out for the next stream if I remember. All right. Anyway,
Riley Sadlex.
I'm heading off.
See ya again. Bye, Milo, too.
Yes, Milo, you're here. Say bye to Riley. Okay, he's like, excuse me, I was asleep.
Something wrong?
Do you mind? Yes, I do mind. There you go. Say bye to Riley. Bye, Riley. I smell the watches. You do, actually. That usually means you need a bath. Right, anyway, I'm headed off. Catch you later. Night night. Bye. DDD. I should really have my landing page already loaded up. There we go. See you later. Bye.
At Riley Sadlex. Bye, Sleepy Dog.
Turn it up, lights go red, blood and steel inside my head. Neon night, shattered skies, time to rise, time to